Fit-19 ta' Ġunju rajna l-leaders tal-klassi Offshore Team Germany u Mercury Foundation Racing Team jiġu kkonfermati bħala r-rebbieħa rispettivi tal-klassi IMOCA u tal-klassi VO65s fl-edizzjoni inawgurali ta' The Ocean Race Europe wara l-aħħar ġurnata ta' tlielaq li ntemmet b'tellieqa kostali. Ocean Race Europe kien avveniment ġdid fil-kalendarju ta' tlielaq offshore. Kien miftuħ għal klassi VO65 biżin wieħed u għal timijiet li jbaħru f'konfigurazzjoni b'ekwipaġġ sħiħ fl-IMOCA 60s. L-Ocean Race Europe saret bħala avveniment sakemm nistennew The Ocean Race fl-2022 li ġiet posposta sena minħabba l-pandemija tal-COVID-19. L-Ocean Race Europe li kienet twila 2000 mil nautiku barra 3 tapep offshore telqu wkoll f'żewġ tiġrijiet kostali li kienu iqsar, waħda f'Kaxkaj u l-oħra f'Ġenova, fejn ingħataw punti bonus lill-ewwel 3 finalisti. It-tielet tappa ta' The Ocean Race Europe bdiet minn Alicante, Spanja u ħadet il-flotta sa tmiem f'Ġenova, l-Italja. Bi klassifika ġenerali estremament viċin fil-punti, rajna battalja jibsa bejn il-flottot VO65 u IMOCAs. Wara tluq tagħhom minn Alicante, l-flotta ta' The Ocean Race Europe jgħaddu mill-Gżejjer Baleariċi fejn kellhom jagħmlu minn kollox biex jelbu l-windholes.
Hey guys, what's happening? We first night leaving Alicante on our way to Genoa. What a start! I feel like we always say that. What a start! There's plenty going on. Germans went well upwind, but then on balance, it was certainly better to have the foil. Going into the first night, probably a couple more sail changes, maybe a tack, and we'll go from there. With diet glue in science fiction. I wanna feel a little bit stronger. Oh me, I wanna think a little bit smarter. Said I just wanna be the best. Me, I wanna walk a little bit taller. Oh me, I wanna feel a little bit stronger. Oh me, I wanna think a little bit smarter. Said I just wanna be the best. I just wanna be the best.
Good morning, everyone. Welcome to the morning briefing. We are currently on our way to Mallorca, where we're hoping to catch some sea breeze. After the start, we had a big split here after Tabarka Mark. The others went north to get the local effect here, and we and Sailing Poland went more towards the east in order to be ready for the next system coming in. At the end, I think we played it quite nicely, and we all came back together at the same spot, more or less. They're looking at secret.
I like light winds because it's just playing around with the boat, trying to get the speed up. Stay really focused and calm. So I like light winds, but I can imagine that people don't like it. Because it's really hard, because sometimes people gain somewhere over there and then you lose, so it's stopping and going. But at the end, I think the best sailors are sailors that can go really fast in super light winds and in super heavy winds. So that's good.
So we had a couple of shutdowns this morning, not much wind, and we've managed to find a little bit of wind now again from the northeast. Hoping that it's going to take us up to Palma pretty quickly. It's not easy trying to find the lanes, like pressure's always up and down, so just trying to make the most of everything, but we've got to think in the long term. I think there's, we're about 100 miles into a 600 mile leg, so it's all to play for still. We've not got much wind for the next couple of days, so the first boat, New Furies, is only 6 miles ahead at the moment, and I think it's all still to play for, and it's just keeping the eyes out the boat and keeping the boat fast, and then looking at the bigger picture all the time.
Day 2, we're just northwest of Palma de Mallorca. We went through a very light night. I think yesterday afternoon, as everyone could have seen, we think it was good to play the shore a little bit longer, but the rest of the fleet had different strategy. So there was the consequence was a huge split, where we were committed to the north, but they were committed as well to the south of Ibiza. We're here, the fleet is there. We need to make the best out of it. So we'll see. 24 hours.
Fit-tieni jum il-flotta tgħaddi minn lejl ieħor ta' inċertezza u riħ ħafif, fejn l-ekwipaġġi kellhom jagħmlu deċiżjonijiet tattiċi li setgħu jkunu ċ-ċavetta s-suċċess tagħhom.
Well, I would love to say that we've got the whole thing planned, but I think everyone knows we can't really be in control of the weather, so yeah, we're just controlling what we can, which is how we're sailing, going the best speeds we can, and I think it's going to be an exciting finish. I just hope we all make it back in time for the coastal race.
For sure, these last days, and especially today, I think it's been quite tropical on board, so really warm. On deck it's kind of okay, but inside the boat it's really warm, so hard to get any sleep. It's nice when we can open the front hatch when the conditions are light. But yeah, so we feel like the summer is here.
I think they are moving, they are not doing 20 knots.
We weren't sure here.
Can you open the hatch up front? Rob would like some ventilation. It's Rob, please.
It's a love and hate relationship. I guess for me it's a bit easier than for the rest of the crew, who lives more in the north, and they're not used to this. There is a little bit of shade in the boat. You can see in the front. Linkus is now having a nap in a little shade behind the mast at Code Zero. And the guys are scrolling on Instagram or something. Just chilling, enjoying the shade, because all day we didn't have much shade. And you're gonna see a lot of lobsters tomorrow. It's a lobster fest here on Ambersett.
That's just how it goes. Rising up, right until we fall.
Fid-dinja tal-bordjar huwa dejjem importanti li titrawhem ġenerazzjoni ġdida żagħżugħa kif ukoll ħerqana biex jitgħallmu. Se nagħtu ħarsa lejn żewġ baħar żgħar li huma membri tal-ekwipaġġ ta' Sailing Poland u nisimgħu dwar l-ewwel esperjenza tagħhom f'The Ocean Race Europe.
That's just how it goes. Rising
16.
I'm nearly 18.
We're brothers.
He's been sailing on 29er and I've been on windfoil, but now we have the opportunity to go offshore, the bigger boats.
Last year I was sailing on sailing plant as well in Poland, more like cruising with amateurs. I just came, asked if I can do my best and sail with them, and that's how I'm here right now.
I'm also windfoiling. Last year I started with the boat, did the Heineken Regatta, and then started sailing in the Baltic Sea. It's really hard, but all the part of our team is really reaching out for us, and we do our best to keep up with them. The wind is coming from our starboard side, and we'll keep the fleet in a good position.
We are
It's amazing about sailing Poland that we have such a young crew. It's just good to see that how quickly they're growing and start understanding what it's all about to be successful for an offshore campaign. All the development that goes so quickly, and that is the nice thing with young kids, because they can adapt, they can understand, they learn. We have to give them that freedom. We have to let them do things. You have to give them that feeling for driving the boat, trimming, helping with the stacking, just everything. The responsibility is a big one, because as soon we start sailing a little faster, we straight away say, okay guys, put your life jackets on, hook yourself on. So the safety aspect is a big thing. And then, for example, when we sailed through the Strait of Gibraltar, where we had 45, 46 knots of breeze, they just don't realize how much breeze it actually is and what the dangers are. So luckily, we have been managing it really well. Nothing has gone wrong. They did an amazing job. But you just know if something goes bad, then it's very often not only one thing, but you get like a snowball effect, and it can go really bad.
Coming through the Gibraltar when the weather was 47 knots up to 0, so that was really hard.
Light wind is the most hard part of the racing, because all boats are near. We have to be focused 100%.
Why are you so strong?
Because I'm Mati. I think the most exciting thing is first leg, big wind, downwind, boat speed almost 30 knots. That's amazing.
Sailing, of course, is the most fantastic sport you can do, because you're one with nature, you're outside, you're fighting the elements. But I think as well, especially the team aspect is something what they can use forever in their life. If they're really getting hooked like I have been over the last 35 years, then we have a new generation who can take over from persons like myself. That's the thing what I really hope they can do. Take it on and bring boats on the start line.
He's always giving a lot of advices, always bringing some new things on board and learning, teaching everything about this boat, about trimming, sailing, or management on board. Our knowledge right now, which is much bigger than at the start of the race.
Reaching in the dark, nothing's there to touch. I wish I
Fit-tielet jum ftit mil il-bot minn Ġenova għadu xejn mhu stabbilit. Il-previżjonijiet kienu li r-riħ kien mistenni jieqaf għal kollox, bekk kollox seta' jinbidel.
Moving. Yeah.
We managed to get away from Mallorca and Minorca with the Polish, although they were leading by 10 miles, and we managed to pull away from the rest of the fleet by almost another 20 miles. So that's good, and we came to this transition zone here in the middle of the Mediterranean.
So now I can see 2 boats on port.
We can see a boat there, but we don't know if it's sailing Poland.
Not a good day, but luck will turn, and it's still a long leg to Genoa.
Well, we're sailing these ocean-going machines inside the Mediterranean Sea. So it's very complicated. There's not a lot of wind. They don't go well and not a lot of wind. So you gotta squeeze every ounce of performance out of them. or you may never get started again if you stop. And we've done more maneuvers in this leg probably than we have in the rest of the race combined already, so it's really tricky and you gotta stay on your game.
Trying to push hard for sure, but it's just very tricky here, this coastline. So, but overall, I'm very happy. We're still sailing on a big lead here over the rest of the fleet. So, yeah, I think we just have to sail our race and bring it home safe. Very happy so far with this leg.
That's just how it goes. You're running from, yeah. The ground shakes to the sound of the beat and the drum. This house stinks, don't get caught in the hailstorm.
All day we didn't have much shade, and you're gonna see a lot of lobsters tomorrow.
It's never too hot to drink tea, especially if you're British.
When it's really light, what is really important is never stop. And you have to be cool.
It's like having a Ferrari and having to drive it in a parking lot. Anyway, 65s are going well. Hopefully they leave us some pizza when they get to the finish.
I just hope we all make it back in time for the coastal race.
We're going to France.
Trying to catch Poland.
We have sailing Poland 12 miles ahead. Let's hope that we can catch them.
Now we can see.
Wara 4 tiem twal fil-Baħar Mediterran, il-flotta waslet f'Ġenova. It-timijiet waslu finijiet differenti minn kmieni filgħodu. Insegwu.
Crazy, like it felt like 2 weeks of sailing, and yeah, we fought hard. We knew that until the finish it wouldn't be over because Genoa is so complicated, and yeah, we played in our favor. God doesn't pay every day, but it pays one day. Huh? Yeah, crew was amazing. We kept on fighting the whole way, very calm, and there were going to be opportunities towards the end to win this leg, and yeah, we managed to do it, and it's incredible.
Għal dan l-aħħar programm ta' nozz għal din is-sitt edizzjoni se nħallukom tgawdu wħud mill-aħjar siltiet mid-dinja tal-isports tal-baħar li verament jirrappreżentaw dak kollu li jitlob dan it-tip ta' sports. Determinazzjoni, perseveranza u fuq kollox tenaċità.
shining star. We're all alone. All alone. Troubles in the dark, I will hold all the lights on you.
It's incredible to watch this event from the sky. We have so many different categories here. Oh my gosh, these guys are really pushing the boat over the limit.
If you died tomorrow, could you say, I lived a life different and true? Did you find your limit and go beyond it? Did you find your adventure? If tonight was your last, could you say, I went to the ends of the earth, hitched a ride 10,000 miles down the road less traveled, battled fear, pain, exhaustion, just to say, I did it, saw it, lived it, grabbed it. If your number was up, could you say, I played hard, not safe. Fell in love with life. Got knocked down, chewed up, beat on, spat out. And I was free. Could you say, I told my story?
Nerġgħu nkunu magħkom għas-7 sena konsekutiva ta' nozz fl-iskejta ta' Ottubru.